Okay, here we are. Deer Slayer Ski. Shout out to you. Deer Slayer Ski. Friday night, February 14th. Oh man, yesterday was a good day. Did you guys notice that? Deer Slayer Ski, did you notice that? Most of the college second half plays hit. Most of the full game plays hit as well. My big one, was a loser with the USC over. Sorry, with the Cal game over. But everything else was a winner except for Northern Arizona. But aside from that, literally everything else was a winner. Did you catch that, Deer Slayer Ski? Literally everything else was a winner. We'll talk about last night a little bit more, and then we'll look at the few remaining games in a moment. But I first want to make sure we get to the Buffalo second half. Okay, so that's going to be coming up in a few minutes. Not quite right now. That one, I will admit, again, you won't believe me, but that's okay. I took the Buffalo team total over on that one. Yeah, I like both the over and Buffalo on this one. Not nearly to the degree that the first half is played out, and we'll see what the second half lines are. Maybe I should have tweeted that one. I just do much better when I know I'm not going to tweet something out when it's a private play. The AIPP doesn't affect and infect my entire nervous system. But I did take Buffalo team total over. I also took Central Michigan and the under, and the Akron team total under in that one. Quinnipiac St. Peter's total pass. IUPI Northern Kentucky total pass. Davidson game total pass, but that game does have second half written all over it. I'll be very interested to see what the line is when that comes up second half. Brown and Penn, I did take Brown big. I took him at 7, and I thought that line was a good line. The initial movement was to 6.5. Then it went back the other way, and that made me extremely nervous. I don't know exactly where it closed, but I saw 7.5. And I was, I almost never, and you shouldn't either, hedge out of a play because you suddenly think you're on the wrong side or the market indicates that you're on the wrong side. I can talk about the math of that actually later. It's not that hedging is never justified. Hedging out of a play that you've made is never justified, but it's rare that mathematically you'd want to hedge out of a play, but then not take a position on the other side, right? Usually if you've got a negative EV play, you're better off just letting it ride. Then there's a small window where you're better off mathematically, hedging out of it and locking in a loss or a potential loss. But most of the time, if you're really right about the other side having value, then not only do you want to hedge out, but you want to take a position on the other side. We can talk about that later. I did take Brown +7 and the team total over a little bit. And it's looking low scoring right now, and I'm not sure about the side. We'll talk about that. Cornell, Harvard, that's looking also bad. I took Cornell team total over in that one. Although last night I took the Troy team total over. You saw me morose about that live on camera. First half was horrible. Second half exploded, and they wound up covering the team total over. But that's not how this Cornell-Harvard game's going to go. Cornell's not going to explode for 60 points in the second half. So that's looking like a loser. Columbia, Dartmouth, I did take Columbia plus the points. They're up. That's nice. Yale, Princeton, I did take the over. That one also has second half written all over it. And it's high scoring, which is nice to see. Monmouth, Canisius, I did take that one. I took Monmouth to +1.5. It's bounced around. That one also has second half written all over it. And I did take Marist, although I got a shitty number on that one. I took them at -3, and it closed at 2. But they're winning now. Marist obviously started off the year the crappiest team in the conference, but they've been playing well recently and covering it. I've been on a lot of those plays. This is the first time in a long time they've been a favorite. I took them anyway. The market disagreed with me. We'll see how that goes. Manhattan, Iona, total pass, although that one also has second half written all over it. Late games, I basically got nothing. I did take a shot with the Purdue-Fort Wayne team total over. I think I got an okay number, like 61.5, or I don't even remember what I got. That might be just like the Cornell team total over that I took. Probably a bad play. Who knows? But that is a play that I took. IPFW is a very questionable offense, especially on the road. But that's a very low total. I like the over a little bit in that one as well. So I took that one. Rider, Siena. Interesting game. We'll talk about it. No bet for me as of right now. Both these teams questionable defensively, but Siena significantly better offensively. They got a guy down low that's good, hard to stop, and they've got a bunch of outside shooters. So no play for me right now on that one. Illinois, Chicago, Wright State, same deal. Depends. The pace is interesting. It depends on whether Illinois Chicago will be able to impose their preferred pace on Wright State. Could see an under in that one, but didn't bet it. And same with Denver, South Dakota State. So the late games, unfortunately, really nothing. Literally the only game I bet was the IPFW team total over, and I'm okay with the fact that I bet it, but if they score 43, I won't be shocked, and it might be a loser. A lot of bets on the early games going. Buffalo, team total over, looking great. The Akron game under, looking okay. Brown, I don't know, iffy. Columbia looking great. Cornell team total over, looking awful. Monmouth, we'll see. Yale, Princeton over, looking good. Great. And Marist looking okay. Let's look at the comment section, see who's watching. Shout out to everyone. Alan, you're awesome. You talking to me, Alan? Oh, thank you very much. Maybe I should start, if I really am awesome, maybe I should start, sprucing up my look a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a winner, you got to look like a winner, And do I look like a winner right now? Not quite. Winner would probably be a strong word for what I look like right now. I don't look terrible. Better than homeless, which is not always the case with me. But winner, no. Maybe I'll spruce things up and next week come back and if not actually be a winner, at the very least look like a winner. Shout out to you, Alan, if you're referring to me. Hell yeah. B-Ball619 says, smash that like button. Thank you very much. Yeah, do me a solid there. Boston Nick MMA, who we taking live? I don't know. Well, this Toledo game is probably going to be iffy. I wish I had tweeted it out, what I liked there. I mean, we'll look at it right now. This is one of the, I can almost, I know what my numbers usually are going to say at this point. And this one is going to have confidence numbers in the gutter. It's going to say, don't even listen to what we tell you to do. Just don't touch it. We have no valuable advice for you. That's what my numbers are going to say. Yesterday, thank God. This week, regular viewers of the show will know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a little iffy. Losing overall. Some disappointing results, but Thursday, excellent. Very solid day. Winning. Lots of winners. A couple of close call losers, but more winners. All right, let's see what Buffalo Toledo is offering us here. I am looking forward to the second halves from the 7 o'clock games tonight. A lot of games that relatively that caught my attention. I was like, all right, that one I wanted, that one I'm anticipating, that one I am anticipating, that one I'm anticipating. So we'll see. Line is not up yet. This is probably not going to be a play, but we'll see. We'll see what it is. Quinnipiac St. Peter's, that'll be an interesting second half line. Davidson St. Bonaventure definitely will be an interesting second half line. Brown Ben, probably be a second half line. I don't know if I'm going to be because I think I overbet it at +7. Cornell, team total over, looking horrible. Maybe my worst pick of the week. Columbia now down. Yale, Princeton over, looking good. Yeah. I didn't have a play on the side on that one, although I'm very scared of betting against Yale right now. I didn't have the balls to pull the trigger on them, but if you'd given me a free play, definitely Yale. Yale's a formidable team. Watch for them in tournament time. I mean, they're probably going to get, a ton of line respect. This isn't like the old days where these Ivy League teams would be getting way too many points. Georgetown going up against, Princeton, and, the line should have been 3.5 and the line was 11. No way. Not in 2020. We're probably going to see Yale against some major conference, some quality team from major conference, and you're going to be like, man, I can't wait to pound Yale at +9.5. Line's going to come out 3.5. And you're going to be like, damn it. Maybe not. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. March Madness. Rich G. Hell yeah. Deer Slayer Ski. Ron Lofton. Rich G. Sports betting is a mistress you can't catch an STD from. I hear you. Yeah, I forgot about that. Today is Valentine's Day. For all those out there, I would like to welcome everyone who's not married, who doesn't have a Valentine right now. I would like to welcome all of our MGTOW brothers who are watching the show right now, in the audience right now. Anyone MGTOW is certainly not out with a Valentine's tonight, and they might be watching the show, right? If there's anyone who considers himself to be a fan of mine and considers himself to be MGTOW, and they're not watching the show right now, you got some explaining to do. What the hell else are you doing, right? Shout out to everyone. Tasha M. Not on a Valentine's date right now. Boston Nick, MMA. Ron Lofton, Deer Slayer Ski. All right. Let's see if the line is up for. I'm not even like this Buffalo game is not going to have a play. Lines probably what are the lines probably going to be? Let's guess what the lines are going to be. Lines are probably going to be Toledo -4, and the total will probably be, I don't know. Total will probably Toledo -4. Total probably be, I don't know, maybe 81.5, 82. Let's see. Probably Toledo -4 and maybe total 81.5. I mean, if that's the case, man, we might be looking at a Buffalo team total under in the second half, even though I took Buffalo team total over pregame. Oh, Aaron 007 says was 83, now 82. You guys are seeing numbers now? Oh, let's see. Ron Parks, late, but I made it. Hi, Pete. Shout out to you, Ron Parks. Nicholas Salado says, love you, Pete. Thank you, Nicholas. I love you too. All right, where the hell are these lines? All right. Let me once again, the places that I primarily hit. Let's see where the lines are. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Sorry if the lines were up and people weren't talking about it. Shout out to any members of the audience right now who identify as MGTOW. All right, where are the lines? What the hell? Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Wow, 6? Are you kidding? Man. All right, hold on. All right, yeah. Wow, 6 and 82. All right, let's see what 6 and 82. Yeah, the numbers like Buffalo team total under a bit. And as far as the spread is concerned, yeah, they do like Toledo, but with almost zero confidence. Begging me not to take it, which I definitely won't. Let's see. Buffalo team total at 38. Yeah, the numbers have a small lean to that, but I'm not going to recommend it as a play. I'm not going to bet it. Yeah. I mean, the numbers, like, as far as EV is concerned, Toledo -6 a little bit, and the Buffalo team total under 38 a little bit as well. But the confidence numbers attached to those edges are some of the lowest I've seen in a while. So that means definitely no play. Again, I look at these numbers. I look at the edge, and then there's a confidence number attached to the edge, right? And actually, the confidence number is more important than the size of the edge. There's a lot of uncertainty with the size of the edge. The confidence numbers are a lot more reliable and a lot more important as far as how I read things. Confidence numbers here are very, very low, tiny. But I'm going to look at it for a couple of seconds. I'm going to look at a few things. Yeah, I mean, it's just an interesting situation here. 38.5 I'm seeing for Buffalo. Under. Buffalo team total. Yeah, then the numbers would say there's an edge to Buffalo under 38.5. And a small edge to Toledo -6 or -360. I don't know if I can give out Toledo here. The numbers, barely like it. Barely like it. Yeah, not going to take it. Toledo minus 360. And the total, extremely tiny lean to the under at 83. Let's look at the comment section. Let's look at the comment section. Barry McCockiner says, damn, what the fuck is going on with St. Bonaventure? Well, I can tell you a little bit. We'll talk about this in a moment. I just want to look at some other comments. Boston Nick, MMA, Boston Nick, MMA. He lets us know that his Valentine is his right hand with some lube. I hear you, man. Just be blunt about it. I understand what you're saying there and where you're coming from, Boston MMA. A Valentine? I got a Valentine. My right hand is right here. There it is. I'm with my Valentine right now. I'm with my Valentine every day. Every moment of every day. I hear you, Boston Nick MMA. Tasha M, I did great last night. Great. I'm very happy to hear that. Yes. Oh, Aaron 007, you look like a winner to be, man. That's how I quit my job. Yeah. Aaron 007, always making me laugh. Always making me laugh. Boston Nick hitting us up with some MMA plays. Michelle Pereira, minus 150. Jonathan Nelson, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up to you? Alex Ramirez, shout out to you. Dustin Lawless, yo, Pete, what's good, my bro? Well, the record yesterday was pretty good. That's one thing. Thank God was pretty good. Trung Koo, how you doing? Trung Koo, long time no see. Trung Koo, sup, Pete boy? Yeah, B Fox says under 38.5 on Buffalo. Yeah, the numbers like it. Very tiny confidence number associated with it. But the numbers indicate an edge on under 38.5. And I will admit I did bet it slightly. I don't know if you caught that a few minutes ago. I did a little of this here. I did bet it because the numbers like it. But I don't recommend anyone else bet it. But maybe I should recommend it. Under 38.5. Buffalo. Team total under. Yeah. No, I can't do it. I can't make that an official pick. If I did, it would be graded small. Can't make it an official play. We'll see what the 7 o'clock games bring to us. There might be some good stuff. All right. So Max is weird says, Peter the Great. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. All right. So someone asked about St. Bonaventure. That's an interesting game. I don't know what's going on with that game, but I can tell you what my analysis of it was. Davidson was one of the major underachieving teams this year, along with Missouri State, who has also turned a little bit of a corner. You remember, regular viewers of the show will remember a few days ago, a guy from Vegas was asking for a play. He said he was in Vegas. I struggled over the second play that I gave him. The first play, I didn't struggle. Missouri State, -2. Team that was picked, I think, first to win the conference, and they have definitely struggled and underachieved, a sluggish team most of the year. Turned it around a little bit of late. Davidson, very similar. Earlier in the year, underachieving. They're expected to be good this year. Underachieving. They just look slow and sluggish. Recently, very much turned a corner. Not against elite teams. There's still a team that I think is outclassed against elite teams, and I would expect that to continue, especially if they continue to blow out the bad teams by 30 points, as they've been doing. They're going to get competitive spreads against elite teams, later on in the year and in the conference championship, and I don't think they'll be able to hang, and I think there'll be good fades in those games. But against the mid-range and lower teams, I expect them to do well. I did not bet them here, though. But they're definitely a team that I'm scared to bet against when you're talking about a team like St. Bonaventure. I should have bet Davidson. I guess I should have looked into it a little bit more. I've been, I think I was just chilling out and not really giving my brain a rest today. I probably should. I don't know why I didn't bet Davidson now that I'm looking at it. But to answer your question, I think that the way the game has gone is a lot more about Davidson than about St. Bonaventure. And we'll see what the second half lines are. But You see this all the time in college basketball, usually with several teams. You will definitely see it next year. This year, Davidson, Missouri State. Who else? Other teams that were predicted to do well at the beginning of the year, and legitimately, I won't say quite shitted the bed over the first 2/3 of the season, but seemed like they were sleeping in the bed when they should have been out of the bed. Let's put it that way. Sluggish. Davidson was very sluggish this year. Just couldn't hang. They looked slow. They were slow. Now they've turned it around. You will see that next year also with some teams. Those kinds of teams, I also expect ATS turnarounds from around this time of year. Look for signs in their performances, in their stats, in their analytics to indicate that maybe things are making a turn back to closer to what they were predicted to achieve in the beginning of the year. Let me see what other teams were like that. I'm trying off the top of my head. Let me see. Davidson, definitely. I can't remember which other ones might have been like that. Davidson, Missouri State. Yeah, those are the two that really jump out at me. So I would expect Davidson to maybe continue to have some betting value going forward. And that's also something to look for next year, because guaranteed there will be 1, 2, or maybe a couple more teams that fit that profile. And they will fit that every year. And you should definitely bet against them when you start to recognize them early on, which you will be able to, probably. Obviously, these are very tight markets. Everyone's looking at the same things that you're looking at. But that is something to keep in mind. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Let's see what's going on here. All right. That was a big diatribe there. I mean, a big soliloquy there that I talked about. All right. Let's see. Other comments coming in. Carlos Smith, shout out to you. Ron Lofton, Deer Slayer Ski. Josh Miller. Anything official on Buffalo Toledo? No. I did bet the Buffalo team total over 38.5 small, but I can't give that as a visual play at all. No way. All right. The halftimes will be up in a few minutes. Ron Parks. Anyone have anything to say or ask? Rare time in the show when there's not much to talk about. Carlos Smith, shout out to you. Let me bring up some of the and again, the later games, basically a pass. I took IPFW, team total over, small. They do have a crappy offense. I know that, but I took a small shot with that one. All right, let me close out my stuff here. Close it out. Close everything out here. Let's see, close that out. All right, let's see. Who? Brown. Yeah, Brown not doing well. I took him pretty big at +7. That's not good. Took Columbia. Smaller, but that's nice. Cornell getting blown the F out. Yale Princeton has been the pace has slowed. Yale blowing them out. Monmouth. Wow. Oh, Iona was another team. Right. Iona was, I knew there was a third team I was thinking about that fit that profile. Iona. And with Iona's case, it was a lot of things. It was also the coach leaving, internal turmoil. You see that a lot, right? Evansville, similar, although not projected to do that well. I don't remember. I believe. But yes, Iona was a third team, like Missouri State and Davidson in the beginning of the year. All right, let me pull up some of these sheets so I can get a quick glance at what we got here. Let's see what some of this stuff is. Let me start anticipating what I might be doing. Okay. Let me pull up the Mid-Atlantic. Massive shout out to everyone. Fun week of shows overall. Picks were not good first bunch of days. I haven't even figured out if I'm officially up or down for the week right now. Definitely down heading into last night, but after last night, might be even or up. Not exactly sure. All right, let's prepare for some of the halftimes that are coming up. Fairfield and Marist. I can give a glance without running the numbers and guess what the numbers are probably going to say prepare to possibly have a play on Fairfield here. Now, I bet Marist pregame. I'm going to have to run all the numbers when the line is finally up. But if you want to prepare yourself right now for what we might want to pull the trigger on, assuming you're tailing my recommendations, which would be fine if no one is, if they're just watching just to hang out, have a little fun, and chat a little bit about college basketball. But possibly prepare to pull a trigger on Fairfield. Just a little foreshadowing here. Let's look at another game that looks interesting. Let's look at the Monmouth game. Let's see what we might be looking at here. Interesting. Kind of interesting. Look at my initial numbers here. Prepare to pull a trigger to fire a healthy shot at or on Fairfield, at Marist, I guess. At your sports book, I guess. I don't know how it works. On Fairfield, though. Looking like how things might be going. The Canisius game. Little tricky. Might be an over. We'll see. What else is on the board? Columbia Dartmouth. That looks like it might be up. All right, let's look at that. If it is, huge shout out to everyone for participating. Here we go. 5-73. Very small lean to Dartmouth. -5 or -300. Very small lean to the under. Very small lean to the Columbia team total under. None of those are quite bettable, I don't think. But the numbers like all of those. Very, very small lean to Dartmouth under and Columbia team total under. And even an extremely small lean to the Dartmouth team total under at 39. These are all very, very small edges here, according to these numbers. I am going to bet them, but I don't think I can recommend anyone else do it. And I am betting them tiny. And I'm writing them down in my spreadsheet here. Dartmouth, -300 or -5, under 73, and both team total unders, small edges, according to these numbers. Can't make any of them official play, though. If I were going to make one, it would probably be the Columbia team total under at 34. But it's tough. We'll see what else comes up. Maybe we'll revisit it or something. I don't know. I just can't. I got it. My official record. You know how honest I am? Yesterday, the fucking what was that? The Coastal Carolina game, right? I said it was going to be a big play at +2, right? But as I looked at it and went to bet it and everything, it changed to 1.5. Now, your average standard dishonest handicapper, or even your mostly honest but a little bit dishonest handicapper, would have just been like, okay, I didn't see that line moving. I'll just give myself 2. But not me. I was like, oh, the line just moved 1.5. Of course, the line landed on 2, and I eat a loss for that. Now, your average lion handicapper would just be, oh, yeah, got to push, whatever. And even your mostly honest but slightly dishonest handicapper would be like, yeah, push, But me, bam, hit myself with a loss. And my official record, which I will update very soon and put it all over Twitter. It's going to be a very mediocre record. whenever it comes out. But the point is that, I got to be careful about what I make an official play. Just can't pull the trigger on any of this. Not really moving. Nothing moving. Dartmouth money line down a little bit. Columbia team total under 34. Very small edge there. Yeah, such a small edge, but decent confidence. It would be graded small if I gave it. Nah, I can't do it. This game would go to OT also, but the numbers factor that in, of course. Let's see what's going on. Shout out to everyone. Dear Slayer Ski, AIPP, Dear Slayer Ski, Dear Slayer Ski understands. Yes, Rich G says, I'm mostly honest, but slightly dishonest. I hear you, Rich G. And then there's some cappers who are honest about how dishonest they are. And then there's other handicappers who are mostly honest, but a little dishonest about how honest they are. And then, of course, there are many handicappers who are dishonest about how dishonest they are. Of course, Rich G seems to be completely honest about being mostly honest, but slightly dishonest. And that's good, Overall, yeah, it's good. You could do a lot worse than that, Rich G. Excellent. Paco Healy. Now, there's a guy who understands MGTOW. Paco Healy, watch the beginning of the show. I made like 2 or 3 big MGTOW jokes. I don't think anyone understood what the hell I was talking about. I think they thought I was talking about some college basketball team that they never heard of. Like MGTOW, is that in the WAC? Who is that? He likes MGTOW? What? -3? Who's he on? He's on MGTOW. Where are they from? Paco Healy. Shout out to you, Paco Healy. Shout out to Louis Vega. Trunku. Yes. Scott Letty. Shout out to you. Yes, Paco Healy. As I was making my MGTOW jokes, I was like, God, I hope Paco Healy's watching. He's the only one who's going to appreciate that. He's the only one, man. All right. In the meantime, I'm sitting here bullshitting while halftime lines are coming up. Once again, I did bet the Columbia team total under 34, but I don't recommend you do that. All right, Cornell, Harvard. Let's look at that. Cornell, Harvard. Let's look at that. Wow. Cornell team total over. That was a shitty pick. Let's see what the lines say here. Lines like nothing really. Total, nothing. Spreads, nothing. Let's look at the others. Yale, Princeton, 3-73. Let's look at that one. Yale, Princeton. Interesting matchup. I had the over pregame. Very, very, very small lean to Princeton, -3. Not bettable. I'm not going to bet that. -185. Very, very small lean to Princeton, -185. I can't go a whole show without giving a pick, even though I will tell you what I bet on. I did bet the Buffalo team total under 38.5. I did bet Columbia team total under 34 and the under 73 and the Dartmouth team total under 39 as well. But those are not official plays. Yale, Princeton. The numbers like Princeton. Small. -185. The numbers like Princeton. Yale is so good. I have to adjust. There's some tweaks I want to make to my numbers, and teams like Yale is one of the teams that would involve a tweak. Small lean to the Yale team total under at 36 as well. Yale is so good, though. All right, I'll make Princeton an official play, but I'm going to grade it extremely small. Princeton -185, an official play, graded small, definitely. I mean, I bet it. Make an official play, minus 185 small, just to make sure that I do have at least one official play in this show. Yale team total under 36, another play that the numbers like a little bit. Princeton minus 185 graded small. Princeton minus 185 graded small. And Yale under 36. Can't give that as an official play, although the numbers like it a little bit. All right, let's see. Hopefully something comes up. Oh, just one low-hanging fruiter. One low-hanging fruiter here. All right, let's look at Fairfield and Marist. Fairfield and Marist. Yeah, all right. Fairfield, I'm going to hit it plus 120 on the money line. Fairfield, plus 120. This is big or medium big. You could also take 1.5 if you want, but I'm going to hit plus 120. Plus 120. I'll grade it. What the hell? It's Valentine's Day. It's a Friday. Big or medium big? I'll grade it big. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Normally, I'd probably grade it medium big. But I'm telling you, man, if Marist wins by 1, I'm not going to be happy. But there you go. Fairfield plus 120 on the money line, graded big. Could be medium big or big. Plus 1.5 is also, similar, but numbers like plus 120, actually a little bit more Fairfield. That's an official play. Okay, that's an official play right there. Fairfield. Let's look at some other stuff. St. Bonaventure. Let's look at that one. St. Bonaventure. Wow, getting blown out. Let's see what's up here. 6-72. Yeah, the numbers like St. Bonaventure a little bit here. Nothing crazy, but a little bit. Minus 350, minus 6. Definitely like in, Smalling to Davidson under 33. But again, these are just very small edges. St. Bonaventure, minus 350 or minus 6. Davidson team total under 33. And an extremely tiny lean to St. Bonaventure over 39 on the team total. The total of 72, completely agnostic. I don't think I can give any of these, though. Yeah, St. Bonaventure minus 360. Whoa, now it's up to 370. I'm going to hold off, though. Hold off on that one. Let's look at something else. Quinnipiac and St. Peter's. Let's look at that. 3-70. Quinnipiac and St. Peter's. Quinnipiac, right? Yeah. Nothing really. Small lean to Quinnipiac, but tiny confidence. So that's a pass. Small lean to the under. Small lean to St. Peter's team total under. Small lean to St. Peter's team total under. About 34, 33.5. All right, let's move on. IUPUI in Northern Kentucky. Let's look at that one. Only big play so far. There is one big play. Fairfield, plus 120 or 1.5. Because it's Valentine's Day. MGTOW. It's an official MGTOW play for Valentine's Day. Fairfield, plus 120. First official MGTOW play I've ever made in my entire life. IUPUI plus 9 and 80.5. Let's look at this. Yeah, the numbers like IUPUI here. Plus 9. That'll be an official play. IUPUI plus 9. They do like that. Plus 9 minus 120. Let me grade it. IUPUI plus 9 minus 120. Numbers like it. Nothing crazy, though. Medium. Or medium big. Little iffy. We'll just grade it medium. IUPUI plus 9 minus 120 graded medium. Official play. And the total, let's see, nothing really. Northern Kentucky under 44.5. That's definitely a play that the numbers also like a bit. Northern Kentucky under 44.5. Yeah, got to make that one an official play too. Northern Kentucky under 44.5. Numbers like that one. Also medium. I kind of want to make it medium small though. Under 44.5 for Northern Kentucky. Hold on, let me check something. Northern Kentucky under 44.5. Where is that? Yeah. All right. We'll grade that one medium. Northern Kentucky under 44.5. Graded medium. IUPUI plus 9 minus 120 graded medium. And let's look at the Monmouth game. If that is Brown. There's Brown. All right. Maybe I was dawdling a little bit too much. All right. Let's see. Brown plus 2.5 and 76.5. But well, I want to see the Monmouth game first. -1 and 78.5. Monmouth and Canisius -1 and 78.5. Numbers, nothing really. So they like the over though, 78.5. All right, let's look at the Brown game. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on there with the Brown game. 2.5 and 76.5. Yeah, that's going to be a pass. That's going to be a pass. Manhattan, Iona. Let's look at that. 2.5 and 72.5. 2.5 and 72.5. Wow. 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 Numbers like under a little bit. Iona team total under a little bit. Yeah, 72.5 minus 115. That's a play that the numbers kind of like. Nothing crazy, but let me see. $72.5. Yeah, they like it small. Yeah, I'll hold off on that one, though. And Iona under 35. They like that one just a teeny bit as well. Small, nothing crazy. I do like under 72.5, though. Akron, Central Michigan. Let's look at that one. 1 and 82. Akron, Central Michigan. 1 and 82. Numbers like Central Michigan. Central Michigan. Okay, that will definitely be a play. Central Michigan +1. Central Michigan +1. Definitely a play. Central Michigan +1. Definitely a play. That will be graded as, that's like medium or medium big. Central Michigan +1. Medium or medium big. Let's see what I make a final decision here. Medium or medium big. We'll grade it. Medium. Just medium. Central Michigan +1. That was a lack of courage at the last moment there. Central Michigan +1, graded medium. Still a nice size play, though. And then the total, small lean to Akron under 41.5, actually. Akron under 41.5. Numbers like that. Just a little bit. Can't make that one an official play, though. That is definitely a play that the numbers like a little bit. Akron under 41.5. Central Michigan +1, graded medium, is an official play. Very small lean to under 82 as well. That won't be an official play, though. I think we pretty much covered it all. Let's see what is still up. Got a few solid plays in there. Central Michigan +1, medium. Akron under 41.5. Could give that one officially, but I don't want to. Manhattan Iona under 72.5. Very, very possibly a play, but I don't want to. Under 72.5. Yeah, I'll hold off on that one. Brown Penn, pass. Cornell Harvard, pass. Yeah, Cornell Harvard, pass. St. Bonaventure, again. St. Bonaventure -390 or -6, -115. Definitely worth a shot according to these numbers. St. Bonaventure. Let's see what else is up here. Fairfield's still up there. All right. Monmouth and Canisius. We can revisit that one for just a moment. Although, yeah, I mean, a slight lean to the over at 78.5. Slight lean to Monmouth team total over at 39.5. Don't think I can quite make an official play there, but numbers like over 78.5, just a bit. And then the IUPUI game. IUPUI +9 -120, medium. Northern Kentucky team total under 44.5, medium. And I guess that's it. All right. A nice Friday. Yeah, I'll be feeling much, much nicer if Fairfield and the medium plays cash. If Fairfield and 2 of the 3 medium plays cash, I'll be fine. I'll be good. Even if not, oh, it's okay. My betting and my accounts will be fine. My AIPP management, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. But I think that's it. We hit everything, right? Let me make sure there's nothing else that's still up. Yeah, Manhattan Iona still up. The Monmouth Canisius game still up. All right, that's it for the week. Deer Slayer Ski. Hashtag Lojack Army. Paco, B-Man. Oh, hey, Peter, good luck. Thanks, man. Tonight, I think I'm going to need it. Most of the time, when people say, hey, Peter, good luck, I go, I don't need luck. Other people, sure. I don't need luck. Tonight, I'm going to need it, though. So I appreciate it, big man on campus. Tonight, I'm going to need it. Made a couple crappy picks. And I got a big play on Fairfield on the road going against a play that I made pregame on Marist. And then I got medium plays on IUPUI, which is a crappy team. And then I got Central Michigan going. So thank you, BMOC, because tonight I'm going to need it. Good luck to you, big man on campus, whether you need it or not. If you don't need it tonight, take it for tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow if you don't need it tonight. If you need it for tonight, you got it for me for tonight. But thank you, BMOC. Arthur Meade Jr., Noli knows, likes the Manhattan second half under. Yeah, so do I. I mean, I bet that. And I marked it down on my spreadsheet as a play that I liked and bet and that my numbers liked. Just couldn't pull the trigger on it for an official play. But I was on the borderline of doing it. I was on the edge of doing it. But I didn't. The Manhattan Iona game. On the edge of doing it, but I didn't. Let's see what else is going on. Aaron 007. Amazing work as always, Pete. Thank you, Aaron 007. Keeping the diabetics alive every weeknight. I do what I can. Paco Healy also is a health worker. You might not know that, Aaron 007. Paco Healy does similar stuff to what I do. Difference is he actually does it. It's not shtick like it is with me. Huge shout out to you, Aaron 007, and Paco Healy, and Big Man on Campus, and Noli Knows, and Dennis Garcia, and HL, and Boston Nick MMA, Michelle Pereira, UFC tomorrow night. Okay, minus 150. Maybe I will. I'll look into it. Aaron 007. Damn, Popeyes fucked me out of my biscuit again. Man, they're just trying to get you any way they can, aren't they, 007? Any way they can. They're trying to fuck you on Wall Street. Yes, they're also trying to fuck you at Popeyes. You know what I mean? Wall Street trying to steal your retirement. Popeyes trying to screw you out of a fucking biscuit. I hear you, Aaron 007. I love you, man. You always make me laugh. Aaron 007. Quote of the day award. Comment of the day award goes to Aaron 007. Damn, Popeyes, fuck me out of my biscuit again. I hear you, Aaron 007. Official winner of the Comment of the Day award in the Low Shack College Basketball second half show for tonight, Friday, February 14th. Shout out to you. Trunku, Manhattan second half beat. Yeah, that's off the board, but I did bet the under. Told everyone I bet it. Didn't make it an official pick, though, so it won't go down on my official record. Paco Healy, God, Fairfield is bad. Yeah, no shit. I bet Marist pregame. But I trust your number. So do I. And we might have both made a mistake there. We might both be making mistakes on being MGTOW for 1 and having bet Fairfield on the second half for 2. But we'll see. Shout out to you, Nuke Worker, Stephen Aguilar, Paco Healy, Gerald Martinez. Oh, man. Paco Healy says, do you remember the MGTOW graphic of your head in a chiseled body classic? Paco, actually, the guy who used to work at the social media there just texted me that today. It's weird that you brought that up. He was like, look, I still got it. You should use this. No one copyrighted this. I was like, maybe, maybe not. Shout out to you, Paco Healy. Oh, man. All right. Another fun show. Paco Healy is the fucking worst. Tito Banton, LOL. The Kings Pack says, what's up, Low Shack? Man, I miss you and Jimmy every day together. Yeah, I miss it too, you know. Good for him, though. He's kicking ass. Good for him. Good for him. Paco Healy says, Seth, cheers. Yes, absolutely. Who knows? You never know what the future will bring. You never know what the future will bring. Who knows? Maybe every handicapper in the entire, Twitter universe after March Madness will go, you know what? I quit. I'm done. And the only two left are me and Jimmy. So if anyone wants a show, we're the only two options, right? Maybe everyone else will be like, I can't beat this game. I'm out of here. What? Everyone's gone? The only two people left are Low Shack and Jimmy. We got to put them back together again. That's all we got. Hell yeah. Now people are talking about Popeyes. Dear Slayer CU says, rest up. Yes, I will. All right, that's it. Shout out to everyone. Such a fun show for me to do once again. Shout out to everyone who came in and said hi and made jokes and gave us college basketball information. We'll be doing this all once again on Monday. See you all then. I love you all.